Hello, thank you for taking time to watch our 2020 Bear Grease Timing Program video. What we'll be discussing in this video is what changes are going to be made this year to the system. We're going to discuss why a new system, and we're also going to talk about how it works. How does this new program work? So first, why a new timing system? Well, the big one is we wanted to simplify this process. We wanted to decrease the amount of human error we have in data entry. We also wanted to decrease the amount of lag time in the results. That means how much time it takes the data to go from the field to our website. And we also wanted to increase the user experience on our website so the general public or whomever can go onto the website and find the results in a very simplistic manner. Now, what is different than before? Well, the big one is that computers were going to be used now at most checkpoints to enter this data directly. That doesn't mean that we won't have pen and paper there. We will as part of a backup plan. But with the exception of Sawbill and Minter Center that do not have cell phone coverage, we will be using computers at the other checkpoints to enter this information in and upload it instantaneously. We are also going to be taking manual entry and replacing it with a simple keystroke. I'll be demonstrating that here in just a second. And then also, we wanted the online display to be changed in a way that fits a computer screen better and is easier to read. So, how does this all work? Well, let's run through a little scenario here, and I can kind of show you a step-by-step. What we're looking at right here is what is going to be shown on the website. Each leg will have its own tab. For this demonstration, we're going to be using Billy's Bar to Two Harbors. Here we have the timeout. That's the Billy Bar start time, as you can see the 2-minute increments. Time in is when the mushers cross that line at Two Harbors. From there, our program will calculate how much trail time has been taken. And then a new feature is that we will have this section here that will show us from fastest to slowest on the leg for each musher. Now, how does that information get uploaded to this page? Well, each checkpoint is going to have 2 tabs in the spreadsheet. It's going to have one for in time and one for out time. As part of the timing team, what we're going to be doing is entering that information at the checkpoint as it happens. Now, I said that we're going to be using a simple keystroke to do this, and that's how this works. When a musher crosses that line, the person running the computer has to hold down the control key and press the space bar, and that's it. It's that simple. As you can see, when I did that, 2 things happened. First, a time was entered the moment I hit space. Secondly, the cursor moved down 1 spot to the next row. Now it's very important because if we have 2, 3 mushers crossing a line at the very close, like back to back, all we have to do is we'll have to hold down the control button and hit space each time they pass through. That way the times are right there and they're as soon as they cross the line. Now once they're done and they've crossed, we can just go up and add in bib number and dogs. I'm going to delete these 2 for the purposes of this demo. Now, as we see here, there's 2 times that have been entered by using that keystroke, 1:41:01 and 1:41:32. If we go back to the website display, you'll see that the time in bib 7 was 1:41:01, bib 12 1:41:32, which matches what we entered. From there, it will calculate trail time and also enter the information over here and auto sort it from the fastest time to the slowest time. To go one step further, we can show how much rest has been taken. So we'll go to Two Harbors Out. We'll enter a bib number, how many dogs, and the time. Now, we should be using that keystroke, Control Space. However, if we don't, we can still enter the time manually in one of two ways. You can use the 12-hour system, which would be 2 p.m., and that works. Or if you're comfortable and used to using military time, by all means, you can enter 1400, hit enter, and it will calculate that and change it to reflect the 12-hour clock. Put in bib 12. Let's say they had 12 dogs. Now we can go back to the real-time display. We can go to the next leg and we can see that information has been automatically entered. Bib 7 and bib 12 left at 2 p.m. Scroll down a little bit and we'll see, here it is, bib 7, bib 12, and their calculated rest times. So that's how this system is going to work. Each checkpoint will have 2 tabs in the spreadsheet, an in and an out. Each checkpoint will have 1 to 2 computers running these tabs and entering times as they occur. There's one thing that I want to mention about how this program works, and it's important to be aware of, is that as long as the computers are hooked up to internet, whether it's a Wi-Fi signal or using your phone as a hotspot, the times will upload automatically. If for whatever reason the computer does not have signal, we don't have to worry. The times will still enter. We can still do Control Space and enter a time, but they won't upload until we get that signal connected again. Once we are connected, it will automatically upload it. We just have to be very aware of that signal and making sure that we're always connected. I will be contacting everybody and talking more in depth with each person in the training team on how this works. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me, Richard, or the race coordinator to discuss this further. Thank you, and let's have a good race this year.